right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. And 3. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 46.
On first down, it's Samuels. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
The ball carrier.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. But now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Steelers 3.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. 2nd and goal from the 1. Give to the fullback. This is Watt. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
For Pittsburgh.
And here's Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A first down carry for Barkley. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had his problems trying to keep him contained.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
First down.
Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Well, Charles, you said it after the 4th down stop. That's almost guaranteed points the other way, and that comes to fruition with the touchdown.
Well, the unnecessary risk did come back to haunt them, didn't it? End up getting those points that I predicted that they were going to give up because it's guaranteed points if you don't make that play.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
22. Steelers.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Roethlisberger. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Jones now. From the gun, he'll throw. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Giants 30. Steelers 10. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. So that one will be accepted. Roethlisberger on first down. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot. And
I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that it's demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out, coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job, execute it.
This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Boswell's kick is good. And that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there.